Hello.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Commentary Zone at Night. Thank you for joining us again. If you're flowing over from Married to Medicine, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 2. Sing, sing for your supper. Oh my God. This was a hot mess. I'm glad that do you notice that they showed almost all of that dinner all over again?
Yes.
Okay, so after this episode, I don't want Wendy look at my booty, look at my happiness, look at my this, that, the other, the third. Done. She's had 2 episodes. We're good. Nice
Yeah, I
work.
think you look great.
Okay, so wait, let me just click this on here. I'm halfway through the episodes. It's playing in the background. Really, Trey? Oh my God, you're so sweet for joining us. I hope we don't ruin anything for you. It was a good episode. I liked it. And also, if Robin was irrelevant before season 1 through 5, I feel like she's even more so this season. Like people are just dismissing her.
I mean, when Karen said, "So when are you getting married?" And she's like, "Oh, like sometime after the pandemic." And Karen's like, and she's like, "And you?" She's like, "Oh, very soon in a protected a protected environment." I was like, "Oh,
Did she say something about a real relationship?
yeah."
Oof, oof.
So
I don't know.
do you want to go character by character
Yeah.
to break
Who you
them
want to
down?
start with? Who you want to start with?
Let's start. Just get Wendy out the way. She's completely happy um, with her makeover. I'm happy for her.
Mhm.
And her mom was hilarious. Her mom wants them
The
to pay for her boot.
flapjack. Oof.
Yeah.
Do you want to see them? No.
No. And she's like, I want you guys to pay for them.
Mm.
That was hilarious. That
And
was
that she's
so
giving them
hilarious.
by the end of the year, or else she will sue them.
Right.
But, okay. Put aside the comedic hijinks with her mom. Were you looking at Eddie?
He's very distant.
Di- Disinterested.
Like he's like barely listening.
He was there for the food.
Yeah, he was. Let's be honest.
So Wendy's doing a housewares line
Yeah,
that's focused on candles.
that's the way it came across. I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just weird because you went from being a professor and commentator to opening a candle line. I, I think it's more than candles. That's what she's starting with, but
Right.
I think she said home goods.
She said
But
home goods or something to do with home. So I thought it was like
a
everything, like
line.
pillows, towels, bed sheets, curtains, a
I mean,
candle.
start.
Yes.
I mean, she started. I mean, I'm saying you have to start somewhere, but I guess I would start. I wouldn't say I have a home goods company without having about 3 or 4 items to start with. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was waiting for her to say more, but it's like she's focused on the candle and she needs 20,000. Okay, she's invested thousands and she needs
Right.
$20,000 more
Right.
for a candle.
Just the candles.
What? Does she not watch YouTube? Anybody can make a candle. I I
20
think I'm
grand.
missing something.
It was like when she said she's already 3,000. Okay, that's not bad if you have like a lot of candles or some
Mhm.
other stuff in the works. But the way it came across to me is like she needed the 20 grand more just for the candles. I'm like, but okay. And she said she's been wanting to do this for a while, but she was scared. I'm but like, I mean, candle. I mean, it just it something's not vibing.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so Trey says at least we got to see the full dinner menu this time. I was so distracted by all of the fiery crotches and the dry wops and all of this that was being thrown hither and yon. Um, I didn't get past the soup.
Mm.
I really didn't. And the person who was announcing what the courses were wasn't very entertaining to me.
She was
So,
dry. She was dry.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so, Trey, I agree with you. What do you think?
Mm. Let's go to Robin. There
Mm-hmm.
wasn't much there except she um got shut down by Karen again. You know, I don't think she's getting married anytime soon. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see it happening.
So you're in line with DSJ.
Yeah, I just can't see it.
Not during our lifetime. My God. Okay. Wendy's husband looked really annoyed by her new candle pet. Yep. Yep. Or maybe, well, she said that he was going to be doing like all of the financial stuff. Maybe she's expecting the 20K from him, but it's not there because of all of their outstanding stuff,
Hmm.
but well, whatever. Okay. Hey, Cooch.
And then so Montana asked, "Are any of Wendy's degrees in business?" No, they're all
Oh,
in like
sorry.
they're all in political science. Let's see. Yeah, they're all like political science and government. No business.
Do you agree with Black Lavender?
Yeah, Robin's not a wordsmith. She's just not into the verbal sparring matches. Like, yeah, she can't compete with any of the ladies. Like, all the other ladies, if you look at it, everyone on the show, all of the other ladies have a way with words,
Mm.
but Robin.
She good with
And
math though.
but the thing is, I'm confused. Like, you can't be good with math, and you cannot be good with math and that much in taxes. Sorry, you're not gonna tell me anything about that.
Mm-mm.
But how were you in PR and you don't have a way with words?
Because she was one of those that just read the script.
Oh, okay.
And what was she in PR? Was she like the admin or was she like the PR manager, PR director, the spokesperson? What was she?
Let's see. I'm just curious. I know it says she was in PR. Let's see.
What else
She,
happens
she,
here?
she, she,
Uh,
she earned a degree of business, a degree in business marketing. Okay. Yada yada yada. Full time mom. Yeah, it doesn't give you much into her career, but I knew she was in, I know she was in marketing. That's all I really know. But there's not much to Robin as usual.
and there's that little scene with her and Giselle talking about making the excuses for Jamal living in the phone. Okay.
So do we want? So there's not much to Robin. You can use Robin to segue into her visit
Look at
to
this.
Giselle's house.
Robin was probably an intern. Hey, Leah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, she was the for this one thing, she was the MVP of the episode for me because
But,
last week I was saying something.
but
I am
but did
not
you see?
alone.
But did you see? I watched on my phone last week, so I was just listening to him. But Robin, but see, this is the Robin we wanted. We want to hear. This honest, authentic Robin giving her honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we've always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But when she like when Bravo was so wrong how they showed that photo though. Like, did you see how they did the widespread
Yeah,
picture
but that's
and
what I saw. It
and
looks odd.
it looks literally attached.
Yeah, that's what she said, like two houses stuck together.
You know what it looked at? Okay, so when you look at it, it looks like they actually took a barn and attached it to her house.
Yes. Yes. They took a barn and attached it to a ranch style house. It was just very weird. And
Well,
ugh,
what would have been really cool, instead of trying to say it's an addition or a wing, she really could have made this been like made that, oh, like, oh, this is my private guest house. Something cool. There was no need to attach it to the house. The way it looks, the way it looks, there was no need to
mhm.
reason to attach it to the house. And she
I
was
have a thing with that house. I don't like the siding. I'm sorry.
right. But is it me? And chat, you tell me this too. Didn't don't the main house and the West Wing, don't they look like they are owned by two different people with the decor? Like
Yeah, because it was
like
real clownish in the
in the
main
main
house,
house,
and it's
like
kind of a little bit more glam.
in the West Wing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me, right?
Did she decorate the main house for the children?
I mean, because then she had like zebra mixed with
A
like,
big purple something or the
yeah,
other, weird looking fixtures and furniture.
the West
Well,
Wing decorate, well, looked very nice.
I still don't like the siding.
Oh, so Leah is larger curves.
Huh?
Dr. Lee Glass. That's larger curves.
Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. That was, oh, welcome, Larja. Oh
And she
my
was really proud.
God.
And she was very proud of that Versace comforter or whatever it was.
Is it
You notice that,
real or
right?
is it counterfeit?
Well, she's saying it's real, so hey.
Okay.
But I just really liked the West Wing. I thought she did a great job with it. I don't like the fact that it was attached. It didn't need to be attached. It could have been like her private guest house.
Yeah, but then where
That would
was
have been
she
cool.
gonna sleep?
No, it could have just been a private guest house. That's what I'm saying. She could have built a private guest house just for herself
She
versus
got
having.
3 girl children. She can't be sleeping away from them.
I mean, when she just wants to get away from them, like, oh, I'm going out, just go right next door, and be spying from the window.
Mm-mm. Those girls like learning to drive, getting ready to look and prepare for going to college, all the boys sniffing around them. Nope, nope.
But okay, let's talk about that. Her girls are so mature,
They're much more mature than her, and they be calling her out all the time.
and when they
Oof.
said they said you need our help, you need our advice. You're not emotionally supportive. I'm like, I was like, oof. And your boyfriend, the guy was just bad. I was like, and then she was talking, and then but here's the telling thing. When she was telling about the guy she dated, like he was an athlete, he was going to the NBA, this and this and that, and then he blew out his knee and he fell into depression. She couldn't
Mm-hmm.
handle it, and they were like, no, that's what
Yeah.
relationships are about. They're about the highs and the lows. I'm like, what?
Oh
Okay,
wow. And they're like what, 15, 16?
like what, 14, 16 now, maybe?
No, she I swear she said 1 year apart.
I thought they were a year and a half apart. That's why I was going 14, 15, 16 in that range.
Yeah.
They're super close. They're super close.
Yeah.
I just thought I liked that scene with them because they did a great job explaining it. They did a great job with the analysis, and they were really honest. And they know who their father is. That's what I really liked about them. They don't play any type of games where like we know what you are, we know who you are, we're good.
Hopefully they won't fall into the same situations that their mom did. Like hopefully she's shown them every red flag possible. Girls are way
I
more mature than her. Yes, Michael.
I don't think they
Mhm.
will because they see what their mother goes through. I mean, and it's not like they were older and then found out they're living through this, and they're living through this on international TV.
Well, wait a minute. When did she divorce Jamal? Those girls were very young,
Like
right?
3, I think the oldest one was what 3 or 4. But the problem is like the antiques, from what I understand, are very known in their area, very known. And then to grow up dealing with this, and you're on TV, international TV, mind you, and when you Google your father's name, like all this stuff comes up. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah,
Yikes.
exactly.
Yikes.
So I can't see them. I can't see them going for the same type of guy and going and being embarrassed. I mean, you have to be embarrassed for your mother, your parent going through this situation, male or female. You have to be embarrassed for them.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Was there anything else with Giselle?
No, do you want to do the Kansas next?
Who? Oh, Candace.
Kansas.
Candace.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Was
this
there?
to give to be fair to her. I know
Mm-hmm.
it's only two, so I only know it's only 2 episodes in. But for me, so far, she's actually coming off somewhat likable because I like the fact she has the, I guess, her stepchildren around. And okay, let me take that back. I don't dislike her as much as last season so far. I'll put it that way. I think that's a better way of putting it. I won't say likable. I'm just liking her less so
You're
far.
disliking her less.
Yes. I won't say she's likable. I'll say I'm disliking her less than last year.
Okay.
She's focused on her.
I need a few more episodes
Right.
to
I just like I prefaced. I said 2 more. It's only been 2 episodes. So I'm just like I'm just giving it time. I'm working. Work with me. I'm trying to go into season not so biased. Why you would make your husband your hubbager? I don't know why. He has no experience. Okay, that makes complete sense.
well, he needs a job, right?
I mean, he said he had nothing else to do, so why not? I'm like, but that's not what it should be about. It should be like because you want someone to actually add something to your career who can help propel you forward.
I don't know.
I
Like,
mean,
I
he's
want to
doing a
see him
lot.
open a food truck. Is that wrong?
No, because we think this food truck will make them a lot of money because he can cook. He's a chef. His food be looking good. I would have bought some of them wings from the truck. I'm just saying.
Whatever. I just want to see him get out and like do something that is within scale, um, where he can express himself creatively through food.
Right,
I don't see anything good coming from being her husbander or whatever. Uh,
Hubbager.
Hubbager. I don't see anything good with that because a lot of times, like they have a volatile relationship as husband and wife. Adding in business on that and him having to tell her, you need to be here, this place, this, you can't do that deal, da da da. Like, I don't think she's going to take well to anyone telling her what to do.
I agree. And with my struggle was going to be with them is that I I don't like it the fact that they're painting it out like she's doing all this stuff, which is really good for her. She's getting her masters, like she's working on her album, she's working her acting career. These things are great. I want to see that, but what I don't like is the fact he's being painted as since he can't do anything else, I'm just gonna make him my manager. Because I'm sorry, he's actually a chef, and putting him in this role diminishes his credentials. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm
because he
sorry.
he even says, I don't have any experience in doing this.
Right.
At least he's owning it. Because if it turns out bad in the end, I told you so. I warned you.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so
So what do you think
Uh,
about Candace actually going to Karen's party?
I'm glad that she. Oh wait, before we get to the party, I like that Candace is stretching out, is branching out, and exploring all of her options. I like that we saw the scene where she was at the filming the pilot for the TV
Mm-hmm.
series. Um, I like to see her doing more than just the show. I like it that she's going back to school and getting her master's, or is this her second master's? I can't remember, but
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm not sure that I'm buying the connection between her and the kids yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's still too soon to tell for me, but I like the fact that she is doing something with herself, because then in my head, she's got all these things on her plate. Maybe she won't be so irritating to others.
Salona says maybe it was completely her choice and intent to strengthen the relationship. You know what, Salona? I could go with this if they were starting a business together. So when you take, in this case, he's taking on a managerial role, which means he works for her. And with her attitude, plus them being married, I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Mm.
That's my main concern. If they said like, you know what, we're going to combine our money and open a business and do this and that, I'm all for that because it's a 50-50 partnership. You're working together to build. When
Mm.
it's one person, one spouse working for another spouse, I really don't like it, especially since he doesn't have the experience. And that's my main concern. Is the experience. He doesn't have it.
Okay.
If he had background in say like operations and running and like managing people situations, I could see it. I could see it. But without that background, it's gonna be tough because what's gonna happen is if a big deal falls through, typically it falls back onto the managers.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh Lord.
Yes, yes, right. That's the short form version. Translation: his job is to keep her from popping and effing up the bag. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I forgot about like the music. So she's doing acting, she's getting the masters, she's doing the music. I hope she doesn't spread herself too thin. That's my only thing, because if you're studying for the masters, I want you to really focus on that,
hmm
you
I love
know?
that she is translating to TV and film so easily and quickly. Candace is a natural actress, in my opinion. And quickly, Candace's songs are better than Ashley and Monique's put together. Depends on style you like. I will say this about Ashley's song. Now, I did watch it a couple times just to be fair. Yeah, no. The concept was off. Choreography was bad. Premise was not good. Editing was terrible. You're talking about coffee and love. Okay, I get you. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna have dancers and they're supposed to be wearing the same thing, they should be wearing exactly the same thing. Not all of them picking out jeans and a white T-shirt from their closets and bringing them to set. Um, and the song was about you and Michael, but quiet as it's kept. Michael was more concerned with the dude at the bar he was talking to versus focusing on you in the video. That's just my opinion. Watch the video.
Wait, this was Ashley's song?
Yeah,
I never I don't remember that, but okay.
it's it's cute with lots of auto tune, but had they put some thought into it and
Mhm.
really done it right, it could be a cute little bop. Because instead of changing locations, all they really had to do was like film half the video at the house and then film the other video at an empty coffee house versus then yeah, like why are you talking about coffee and love and you at the bar? I just didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I deviated from where you wanted to go with her going to Karen's love lunch. I can't remember. I thought it was good that she showed up.
Yes.
And I thought Karen was very smart to say, thank you for coming and
Mhm.
let's get together sometime next week so that you and I can do one-on-one to, see if we can work on rebuilding our friendship. I thought
Mhm.
that was very good.
And I like that. I like that Candace invited her to the house.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah. I think that whole portion was handled beautifully. We'll see how it turned out, but I thought it was handled well. And she she giggled at the appropriate points during the whole hearing what happened at the happiness party, and then the little tit for tat between Mia and Wendy. I, you know,
Mhm.
her and Ashley just sat there and it was like a tennis match. Okay.
Right.
So far, 2 episodes in, I will reserve judgment, but she's okay. Do
Right.
I like her? No. Um, am I supportive of her in advancing herself? Yeah.
Mhm. Always.
Yeah. Not too sure about the husband being the manager, but
That's a
maybe
concern
it'll
for
work
me.
for them. Maybe it'll work for
I
them.
hope so.
Yeah. Who's next?
Ashley,
Oof.
that was a lot of information I didn't need.
Oof. You mean her sitting down with her mom, right?
Right.
Oof.
But I just don't understand like how standard, we'll say standard vanilla sex is uncomfortable, but the other stuff is not.
But it
I'm just
but
saying.
okay. Say suppose we going through the back door, right? Didn't she get a
Mhm.
tear in it last time? So it's made it more.
I get it,
What
but
am I doing
I
with my
want
hands?
I want to know if she's had surgery. If that's why it's uncomfortable. Like, has she had any kind of reconstructive surgery we don't
No,
know about?
she's okay. Ladies who have had babies, when you get closer to your due date, right? Isn't it very uncomfortable even to just like breathe because the baby is turning and going down, um, lining up with the birth canal? And
Okay. She's still pregnant. You know what it is? I'm sorry, everybody. I keep thinking that she's already had the baby, which on the show she
oh,
said pregnant.
how
There
are
we
you
go. Sorry
missing
about
that
that.
large ass like infant in front of her?
Because in her scenes, I only I listen mostly, so I would listen while I work because it's easier for me to. I try to focus on what they say, so I don't get
Mm.
distracted. I forgot that she's pregnant,
Oh my
and
God.
right now, I keep
Yeah.
thinking Ashley with 2 children.
Oh my God. And the scene where Karen came to see her to deliver the invite, and she comes into the conversation about the placenta and all of that.
Right.
Karen was like, I had 2 children, natural born. Never did I want to be introduced to my placenta. Furthermore, eat it. I was like, oh my God. Yes.
Same.
Yes. Oh my Lord. Mia is fun so far. I love Mia saying that she's 36 every episode. LOL. Ooh,
She's
Mia.
too funny. She is too
That's
funny.
that's a hard 36.
I
Do you
mean,
see her in some of her shots? Like how much like filter do they use on her face? Because I see like a lot of it's either really bad acne scarring, which I have, or it's true what they say about the injectables leaving like holes
so
behind.
So from what I understand is when you do the injections on a regular basis, like a really regular basis, maybe a little overboard, they do leave marks.
Mm-mm-mm. Wait, what was it that Ashley said to her mom?
Was it this one?
Um,
When Ashley's mom came over and said, and when Ashley said, "Oh, we're in a great place," Michael takes my calls the first time now. I was like, oof.
and then she says something about, I've always got another hole. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
right.
He does his thing, I do my
I
thing.
lay to the side.
Yes.
I'm like, oh no, no,
I
no,
was
no, no,
like,
no.
wait, I'm uncomfortable for Sheila. I'm uncomfortable.
But her mom was like, okay, yeah, but we do what we gotta do. I was like, okay.
Mm-mm-mm. I think the mom is just more concerned that he doesn't mess up again and they get divorced so that she loses a line of support.
Right. No, I get that. Secure the mama's making sure Ashley like stays in it to secure the bag. I mean, I get it. I understand.
This was it. They both have sexual needs and she has more than one hole. Gross.
Well,
Gross. Let me actually highlight that because that was just really weird. All right. So anything else with Ashley?
no, I mean, like with this baby, she seems to be in a much better place mentally, which I'm happy to see.
And as grossed out as Karen was regarding the placenta thing, she did say, "I'm glad that you're really getting ahead of this because last time
Hmm.
you had a really difficult time.
Hmm.
So, I support you in whatever you're doing to help you with that." Um, Ashley, Ashley, Ashley. I still wonder how much time she's going to get off, though. Yeah, Michael, that was way too much information. He just stood there, like judgmental look on his face. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Ashley should have moved by now. Michael may not be as rich as he says. Oh, what is the logic in raising two toddlers in a penthouse if they have millions? They need a house for them kiddos. I don't really think Michael cares what the children's needs are. It's about him.
And I want to know how big the penthouse is.
And I also want to know if it's paid off, if it isn't, if it's upside and down on the mortgage,
Hmm.
um, or if it's just where he wants to be. I don't know. He doesn't seem very invested. I know we hear that he's always babysitting the kids and everything, but I don't know. Whenever we see Michael and the kids are around, or sorry, the child is around, um, he doesn't seem excited. I don't know.
No, I think what it is that he we have to remember though, he really didn't want more kids. Ashley
True.
did it. So we have
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna cut him some slack on that one, but still, sir, do better.
Hmm. Okay, so who's next?
Let's see. Do you want to do Mia?
Yeah.
What do you think of her so far?
Flip flopper comes to mind. Um, I would like to know what her role is in her husband and her brother-in-law's company.
It feels like she's the director. It sounds like she runs the company on the. From what it sounds like, she runs the day to day operations of the business.
Okay.
That's what I took from it.
Okay. I just didn't think I agree with her husband, Gordon. I didn't think it was appropriate. Like she has a penthouse too, right? Down by the harbor or something.
Hmm.
Go into your office and have those. You would see how quickly those business calls would go if you were not disturbed by screaming children. And I have nothing against her children, don't get me wrong, But sometimes when you have to do like your professional work, if
Mhm.
you just remove yourself, get it done quickly, you could then come back and enjoy your family. That's all I'm saying. I I, I agreed with Gordon.
Yeah, sometimes you have to leave the kids alone for a little bit and then go handle your business
Mhm.
and come back.
And especially when she said that Gordon's at home with the kids now, right?
Right.
So
Mhm.
then let him like start the cupcakes. You could come back to eat them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then what killed me the most was when the little girl was crying over sprinkles. Okay, she was crying over, she's a little girl. It's to
Right.
be expected. Gordon went after her. Why did you have to go too? You left your conference call live. And I just didn't think that was professional. Just like, oh my God, girl. Okay, whatever. And what else happened here? What did you think about the her at the Karen's luncheon and the tit for tat with her and Wendy?
I think when she explained it, I think both sides had valid points. To be completely
Mm-hmm.
honest,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Wendy. Like you back up the person who came with you,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mia said, "Well, we hadn't had that conversation yet, so my opinion has changed." But then Wendy said, "But then you asked her for her phone number um, right afterwards." I'm like, "Very good
Mm-hmm.
point.
Yep.
Very good point.
Yep.
Can't, you didn't lie about that, Wendy. I thought the same thing." I'm like, okay. I mean, but I do get not wanting to judge somebody like too quickly or too harshly based on your friends' dealings with them. I get that, but when someone's willing to show you they're behind and they just met you, like, okay.
Let me ask a question though. I
Hmm.
can't remember 100%, but at the titty party, did someone ask Mia her opinion of Giselle, or did she just interject on her own?
For me, it was more of an interjection.
That's where I have a problem. You're new. You just met these people 5 seconds ago. And
Cause someone,
I have a good judge of character.
yeah,
I can tell she has a good heart.
right. That was the problem I had with it. You don't know these people.
I would have been, you saw how Ashley was sitting there just eating whatever was put in front of her, whether it was soup, salad, or the napkin. She was there just head down and looking at a tennis match. Okay?
That
I
was
think
hilarious.
the only time she stopped was when Sing Sing came up and she was like, wait, what? The only time she stopped eating. Um, I like how Karen told her at her luncheon, she goes, I love to see you eat when you're pregnant. We love it too.
The food
Uh,
looked good too.
yes. Yeah, it really did. And what'd you think about the game? The honeymoon game.
For me, this was where we see the first cracks between Wendy and Eddie. Because remember the question, um, which which one of your friends would your spouse be attracted to?
Mm.
And she told him to make sure he watched what he wrote so it didn't come off as something else. I'm like, okay, there's something going on here, in my opinion.
Oh,
So why would you need to say that? It's a game.
true. And then he gave the politically correct answer, not applicable. Did he put that in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they both did.
Interesting. Very interesting. Who did
Hmm.
Gordon put down?
Gordon put. Who did Gordon put down? Oh, I can't remember.
I can't either. Damn. Anybody remember who in the live chat who Gordon put down? That'd be interesting. Okay, so what else? What else? What else? What else? Did anything else happen in this episode?
I'm trying to think. Nothing that really stood out that we didn't cover.
Well, let's look. The green-eyed bandits did not show up to this event. How cliche. Oh, he
Yeah.
picked Karen?
Oh. Oh. Speaking of that, what did you think about Ray when he said Katie?
Loved it. It shocked the shit out of Karen.
And Karen's like, Katie? He's like, okay, we have to keep an eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
That was too funny.
Mm-hmm. My choice is a Daniel Green slipper or oh Lord. Yeah, Mia had a problem with that. Girl, it was just a game. Mia's problem is with Wendy, not the answer, but with Wendy,
Mhm.
and vice versa. The game was fun. Because like Jamal said, it is showing like the first cracks of Eddie and Wendy. That was very telling. Anything else, Jamal? Did we hit
I don't.
everything?
I think we hit everything. This was like a episode that moved us along. It was entertaining. The hour went by kind of quick too. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I was bored.
Yeah. So let's hope they can keep up the good work. And bring us a semi decent season, much in line with Married to Medicine.
I mean, I think it's interesting that you know what it is. They got the
Mhm.
casting right for this. I think that's really what it is. Except for Robin, they got the casting right. I'll put it that way.
Did they bring up Monique this episode?
No,
Okay.
I would like to see one more wife to make it seven, but the six is okay.
Oh Lord, Juan wasn't trying to be around Karen. Juan don't try to be around none of these people, well,
Mm-mm.
except Giselle. Wonder why.
Oh, stop.
Well, I mean, isn't Juan the first name out of Giselle's mouth for anything?
I mean,
Wani
kind of,
Juan.
sort of, kind of, sort of.
Mhm. Mm-mm. Okay, guys, let us know your thoughts. What'd you think about this episode? How do you think this season is starting off? Like, is it good? Are you holding back judgment and waiting and seeing? Leave your comments below. I know I have to catch up on comments, but anyway, leave your comments below. Let us know your thoughts. Hit the subscribe. Oh, hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for reminding me. I just want to hit the button. Um, Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, tell a friend, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can even watch us on Twitter because we simulcast to Twitter, just in case. So, Jamal, any final thoughts? What are you looking forward
Um,
to?
I want to see how this crack that we see. I want to see how it progresses because I just found that part was very telling to me. Like, why would you need to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not. It's a game. It's a fun game with couples. So why are you worried about appearances during a game?
True. True. My final thoughts are second MVP of the episode was, oh, I can't remember if I had it first, but yeah, another MVP of the episode was the Nigerian feast that Dr. Wendy put on. I wanted to taste some of that food. I really did.
Same. I'm not a spicy food fan, but it looked really good.
I'm adventurous. I'm adventurous. Like I told you, every time I travel, I actually do street food, which sometimes can be risky, but deep
Yes.
fried, I will go
Right.
for it. Always something deep fried that I bought off of the streets. So
Mhm.
yeah, I would be interested because I like spicy food, so I would be down for that. Dr. Wendy, next time you cooking or your sister, uh, let me know. I'll show up. I'll show up.
All right.
So tomorrow we are doing TLC Tuesday. So we are doing 90 Day. You, me, and my ex, and cheap.
The little
So
cheapskate people. I'm
yes.
so freaking cheap.
So freaking cheap. Okay, so those are our 3 that we're doing tomorrow. So tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for TLC Tuesdays on the Commentary Zone. Oh my God. You
Are we
ready, my
good?
friend?
Of course.
Okay, so see you guys later. Until
Yep.
next time. Bye.
Bye.